What is up, guys? So we are back with another video. Now before we get into it, I do want to say thank you so much to everybody following me, all my new subscribers, everyone that's supporting me, watching the videos, commenting. Thank you guys so much. It really honestly does mean the world. And so what I wanted to do for today, for all my new subscribers and everybody that's gonna come in the future, it's kind of like when you first meet somebody and you're wondering, should I make this person my friend? Should I make a commitment to this person in any way? You're wondering, like, what are their intentions? So that's what I wanted to do today here on this video. I want to kind of just talk about my journey here on YouTube and the reason why I started and the reason why I'm going to continue regardless of what happens. So let's get straight to it. Now, when I first started here on YouTube, I started because I had gone through a really rough depression. And I remember, it had not been for YouTube, I had a really good support system, but YouTube helped me out so much, just because it allowed me to see that I wasn't the only one going through what I was going through. It allowed me to see that there were people that I had something in common with. I remember being super depressed, not knowing what to do, not knowing how to get better or how to feel better, and researching up how to get out of a depression or something like that. I can't exactly remember the exact words. And seeing videos of like girls or just other people sitting on their bed crying and just talking about how they were feeling. And I was like, whoa, so I'm not the only one, you know? And then I watched like Oprah videos, and then I watched the video of The Rock like saying like, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. And I just felt some sort of reassurance knowing that this isn't permanent. This is just, you know, a chapter in my life that I'm going through and that I'm gonna make it through. And even at that time, there were very uncertain times. I did not know whether I was gonna be okay or not, but I made a conscious decision to say, I'm not gonna stay stuck here. I'm gonna get better. And that is when I started watching like motivational videos. That's when I first started to listen to Louise Hay. That's when I was first introduced to Les Brown. People that have made such a huge difference in my life at this point. Tony Robbins. There's a bunch of others that I can't think of right now. But, you know, E.T., for example, Eric Thomas. And so I said, if ever I do get better, if I do get to a point where I'm happy again, I want to contribute to other people the way that these people have contributed to my well-being. Because I believe as people, a lot of us are givers, a lot of us are takers. And I was like, I don't want to just take. I don't want to just sit here and consume and never ever give anything back. And looking back, I have learned so much that I'm just like, I've always said it, there's no point in acquiring experience if you're not going to share it with the world, if you're not going to help at least one person out there. And so that's the reason why I sit here today, or whatever you guys see me doing, my reels or anything like that. I do it because, for one, I believe what I'm telling you guys. I believe what I say in those videos. And two, I believe that there's a huge possibility that at least one person out there will gain something from the videos that I make, something from what I'm talking about. And I was talking to one of my friends recently who started posting more on her social media, who started doing more like motivational pep talks, inspiration, and she's doing so great. Idaline, shout out to you, girl. She's really pushing through and just being the best version of herself. Who she's also inspired me a lot to, like, she doesn't use filters, guys. I use filters all the time. I'm like, not the filter queen, but I love filters because I'm like, sometimes I don't look that great. Which, by the way, check it out. Filter coffee, not people. From one of my like favorite coffee shops. But yeah, we were talking recently, and because I've been doing this for a little while now, sometimes you just don't get the response from people that you would like. But let's keep in mind, something that I've come to learn with time is that negativity attracts and positivity unfortunately sometimes repels. But this world needs more positivity. And as long as I feel it within me, that is what I'm gonna give out. Because that's what we need as a people. That's what we need as humans. That's what we need as people who have gone through trauma. The world is not an easy place to live in. life is not easy. In life, you have to make mistakes to get to where you want to be, but sometimes we go through stuff and it has a negative impact on us, as opposed to taking the negativity, taking the hardship that happened to us, learning what we have to learn from it, and applying it onto the future to make it more of a positive outcome. And so what I was telling her was, you know, I love seeing you thriving the way that you are, and I love the messages that you're putting out there for people. But I know it's also hard to get the feedback or the response that you want, because sometimes people just don't want to hear it. But as long as there's one person out there that you could potentially help. And I know more recently I've shared a little bit more of what I've gone through, like my broken to healed video, or some of the videos that I posted on TikTok. I don't do any of that for the pity. I'm not a pity party person. Ooh, that's a lot of peas. But that's not me. That's not me whatsoever. Like, I'm actually a very private person. I don't really like to share too much. I don't like for the world to know too much about me, or any more than they absolutely have to. And so when I do share with you guys, that is because I want you guys to gain something from my experiences. There's so much power in vulnerability that I didn't know before. It's one of the hardest things to do, being vulnerable. And so when you put it out there for the world to see, for someone like me, again, I don't do it for the pity. I don't care for anyone to feel sorry for me. I do not feel sorry for me. I don't. We go through shit, we make it through it, and then we're stronger for whatever is to come next. So no, I don't pity myself. I don't blame anyone for anything that has ever happened to me, because if it's a good thing, it has made me the happy person that I am today. If it's a difficult, negative hardship, it molds you. It leaves cuts and it creates those scars needed. It thickens your skin for the next thing that's coming. That is the reason why I even started this YouTube channel to begin with. Because I went through something difficult, something that more difficult than I ever thought I would have to ever go through. Depression is not, it's not a joke. It's a real thing. But you can get better. You don't have to stay stuck there. And I know, like, a lot of people have very different opinions about what depression is, and a lot of people live with it for years. But something that I found out was that you can make it. And this is not me taking away any credit from anyone, but I do believe that to make it through anything in this world, you have to make a conscious decision that you will not stay in that place that no longer serves you. You have to make that conscious decision. I am going through hell. I'm not staying here. I'm gonna keep moving forward, and I'm going to make it. And that's also where the law of attraction comes in. Imagine yourself walking out of that dark tunnel. Imagine yourself being happy. Feel the feelings of the happiness that you want to acquire. Feel the feelings of whatever it is that you want to accomplish in this life. We only have one life. So, I think I went off into a rant. But, that is the reason why I came onto this channel. That is the reason why I share what I love with you guys. Because through all those hardships, those were the things that got me through. Fitness was a huge one. Dance, which is my passion, it's my love. And motivation. Without those three, I don't know where I would be right now. And so I encourage you, if you do follow me on this channel, the main way, if you ever wanted to give back to me, if I do help you in any type of way, love yourself and go after what you love. Go do the things that make you happy. I thrive off of other people's happiness. I'm happy when I see other people happy. I don't know. I just wanted to come on here and say that. So, if you do follow me on this channel, if you do decide to take this crazy journey with me, that's my goal. That people are happy, that you learn self-love, especially in this crazy world that we live in nowadays that's constantly trying to tear us apart. That you become whole, that you become a whole person all on your own. That if you're heartbroken, you're able to pick up the pieces and put yourself back together, and that you build up that thicker skin that you're meant to have. that you see yourself as the queen or the king that you are, and that we spread that positivity to other people. So those are my intentions. It sounds kind of ridiculous, but that's the reason why I'm here. I want to say thank you one more time to my new subscribers, to my returning subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I really do appreciate it. It does not go unnoticed. And yeah, let's keep it going. It's only the beginning. See you guys later.